You're asking yourself, what are macronutrients? Got no freaking clue. You've been looking around and you don't know. You know it has something to do with nutrition, but you have no freaking clue. Well, I'm going to show you what you need to know about macronutrients in a simple, easy video. So, macronutrients are basically nutrients you need to build muscle. It's what you need to have to grow these muscles, man, so you can actually do something awesome, man. See what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, awesome shit. Alright, so you need to worry about fats, carbs, and proteins. Those are your three macronutrients. Without these things, you can't build muscle optimally. If you don't get enough fat, your hormones are going to be all wonky, and you're going to feel tired, you're going to feel like crap, and you might even, I don't know, kill yourself from depression or something stupid. If you don't get enough carbs, you're not going to have enough energy, so you're not going to go to the gym and pump it out and be like, yeah, I'm making some muscle, you know? If you don't get enough protein, you won't be able to build the actual muscle, because proteins are building lots of muscles. You're going to need the carbs for energy too, to basically go right into your muscle. Bam! So, you need fats, carbs, proteins. Now what you need to understand is fats have 9 calories, proteins have 4, and carbs also have 4. Yours... yeah, I'm broken. Brush it. It sounds to me like you're saying 666, except you're saying 449. That's right, man. 4 calories and 1 gram of protein and 1 gram of carbs. And remember, 9 calories and 1 gram of fat. That's what you need to know, man. That's what you need to remember, man. Bruh, counting calories? Who does that, man? You're an idiot. Nah, man. That's why you're a fat ass, okay? That's why you're not gonna make your goals. You're just gonna keep bulking all year long. Don't listen to these assholes, okay? Okay. I'm gonna talk to my bro about it, man. Yeah, go talk to your bro. Fine, be like that. That's the problem we have with people today. They just don't want to do the research. They just don't want to know the real truth behind the science of building muscle. They just want to talk to their buddy. They want to see what their buddy says. The buddy doesn't know the difference between a carb and a protein. He doesn't know the difference between anything, man. All he does is lift on his days he has nothing better to do with it. Jesus, man. What are macronutrients? Macronutrients are basically the nutrients you need to achieve your bodybuilding physique. So, what are the 3 main important macronutrients? You got your proteins, you got your fats, and you got your carbs. Those are 3 main important macronutrients. Now, what you have to remember are their macro ratios. So your body needs a certain amount of proteins, it needs a certain amount of carbs, it needs a certain amount of fats, and it needs them in a specific ratio amount. You might need 60% carbs and 20% fats, and then another 20% protein. That would equal your total daily calorie needs for your bodybuilding goals. Now, for instance, let's see here. Let's pick an example person that's 175 pounds. They need around 2,100 to 2,500 calories. Now, the reason I know this is because I use a calorie calculator. I'm going to give you guys the links below for the calorie calculator so you can calculate how many calories you need and which types of foods, which types of macronutrients you need in which proportion. So that's something very important to keep in mind. So, for instance, if you figure out that you need 2,100 calories, then you will need 184 grams of protein. You need 47 grams of fat and 236 grams of carbs. And those 3 things, they'll equal your total calorie intake. So once you find out how much calories you need, from there you dissect the calorie amount into 3 portions, like I told you earlier, the 3 macronutrients: fats, proteins, carbs. And you need to dissect them to the specific ratio. So there are many different ratios out there. The most simple one, like I told you earlier, is 60% carbs, 20% fat, 20% protein. Now, for instance, if you're a person that wants to build muscle and lose fat, and you exercise quite a lot, your macronutrient ratios might be a little different. So, for instance, a person that exercises 5 to 6 hours per week eats about 4 meals per day. They have a specific macronutrient profile of 25% protein, 65% carbs, 15% fats. They will, in essence, need to get 3,364 calories per day. Now, bear with me. What ends up happening is this person will need to have 4 meals of 841 calories each. Now, because you're going to be calorie counting, you're going to need to remember that in that specific meal of 841, you apply the same ratios. That's going to be 52 grams of protein. That's going to be 126 grams of carbs and 14 grams fats. So, what I want you to get out of this is that you have your ratios, and you need to find a way to somehow achieve those ratios for that specific day and get the right amount of calories you need, and also get the right amount of fats, proteins, and carbs. But remember, it's a delicate balance. You can't just eat all carbs. You know, you'll start having lots of issues. You'll start dying, basically. You don't want to be eating too much protein, because your kidneys will fail. So like I told you, the basic rule is 60% carbs, 20% fats, 20% proteins. A lot of you are going to be asking, well, what would be a good example, for a particular meal that you can eat that's going to allow you to reach those types of goals? Well, for starters, you're going to have to start looking at food labels. You're going to start looking at how many carbs something has, how many proteins and fats. Every time I go to the grocery store, I'm always looking at the nutritional content. And I made a video earlier discussing the 2 main important things you need for your meals to be awesome. You need them to be nutritionally fortified. You need them to be tasty. So, and a good example meal would be grilled chicken, about 5.3 ounces. That'll give you about 52 grams of protein. Steamed broccoli, 2 cups. That's about 126 grams of carbs. Steamed brown rice, that also kind of adds on to the carbs. So the main thing you kind of want to worry about are the proteins and carbs, because the fats your body can either make from you overeating, or people just get way too much fat in their diets anyway. So just kind of stay away from that, just too much fat. So what I'll have you do is I'll have you scroll down and click on About, and then go to one of the links that I provided below that will have the calculators for you guys that you can use. From there, once you figure out how much calories you will need, you will also know how much proteins, carbs, and fats you'll need. From there, you'll basically need to create some kind of food plan. You're going to need to purchase foods that will be high in these elements, but in a particular ratio like we talked about. So, I'm going to have some videos you guys can check out to make sure you guys are eating meals that are sort of similar. These meals are just examples, so keep in mind your meals don't have to be like that, but if you can't think of any, those are the kinds you'll have to check out. I'll also be making a video on how to find foods that are healthy and, staying away from ones that aren't as healthy. So go ahead, give it a shot, guys. Click the like button if you like this video. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, and tell me what kind of videos you guys want me to make. Thank you. Cheers. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and tell me what kind of videos you guys want me to make. I'm making these videos specifically for you guys, so if there's a particular bodybuilding topic you guys want me to cover, go ahead. Either shoot me an email, comment on this page, let me know what you guys want to see. I want to hear from you guys. Also, I do personal training for people, so if you'd like to get personal training through the internet, or you want to do personal training and you live somewhere in Portland or any of the surrounding regions, basically I'm a trainer in Portland, Oregon. So go ahead, shoot me a message, we can meet up and I can train you. Get you in shape, get you that body you always wanted. Alright guys, take care, thanks.